everybody. I'm Gary Thornton along with Bill Clement. How are you? We're in Germany for our game tonight between the Knights and the Vikings. The Vikings used to the body. If they play the way we expect them to, we'll see it early.
Yeah, they put the word intimidation back in the sport, man. They want to just run at you.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. Through center ice to Ness. Good long dump that time to the far end to Jackson. Schilling. Looking to get this offense going. Let's see what he can do with it as he carries. Off the wing, back into the middle to Tambolini. To Burrows. To Corso. Keeps it alive behind the net. And he scores! You're on the road. You want to get up. They just did.
This is perfection. Score early on the road.
Great use of the wrist shot to drive that home.
No, I'm not sure he could have done anything differently, Gary, unless he held his glove higher and sort of waited for the shot. But then he would have been vulnerable down low.
Here's the face-off coming after that early goal. And for this visiting team, boy, you get another quick one, and this whole game takes on a different complexion. The far corner on the dump. Wants to get this up in a hurry. Looking back to the point. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. Big opportunity. Stick save. Picks that puck up. Easy pad save. Cleve. To Gray. To Tapp. Snap that one on there. Oh, what a shot! Scores! And that was good enough to get this game tied up. Schilling's goal comes even though he was covered in that low slot area. Here's a great play to tie up with the faceoff and get that puck free for his teammate. Finds a little room on the side and he'll move it up. Whipped on that one. Score! An answer goal. A backhand shot requires some real abilities to handle a puck and stick in a unique location. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, he was in desperation mode, but it did not work.
The Vikings offense on the fly here in the first period. They're back up by 1.
But they've got to make sure that they're better defensively in their end. They've got a good offensive squad. They got to keep pucks out of their own net.
He'll carry that puck into the offensive zone. Point man takes that one. Blood on it. He'll hang on to that puck. He wants a whistle here. How about that? No goal on a slap shot. That's about as good a shot as you could ever take. What a save was made.
Boy, this is clutch by anybody's standards. The goalie decided to stay on his feet, and man, did he stand tall.
Closing in on the 10-minute mark of the first period. The Vikings lead by 1. Can they protect the wrist shot? That's save. And yet another turn away. Boy, he's making a couple of them in a row right there. Corso's wrist shot had that real nice snap to it, and still the save was made. That's a great play in net, Bill. The Knights win that faceoff in their own end. To Schilling. To Tapp. 2-on-2 in the rush. Oh, that hurts. Schilling's really wobbling, Bill.
Boy, Gary, I hope he's got his GPS set for the bench because he might be lost.
And there's a stoppage in play. That's going to be whistled on the offside.
motion. I'm not sure the guy that got hit knows where he is.
There's a face-off win in the middle. Flips that into the other side. He's got it down deep. Lets it fly. In tight. Scores! And 2 unanswered goals. That's a good percentage area to shoot any shot. He had the backhand available. He took it. He's got one.
Accuracy counts for a bunch from the shooter's standpoint. The goalie mustn't like this one. It just beat him inside the post.
The Vikings goal, that puts them up by 2. Nice position here in the first.
Well, if you go by momentum, these guys have it all right now.
Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Back to Ness. Against the boards, working hard. Pushes that one away. Shoots. The Vikings shooters want an area. Right now, that area is the slot. It's open to be exploited.
Sometimes you take what the D gives you. Right now, the outside lanes are open, and this team is doing a fantastic job of taking those outside lanes and driving the play wide.
Gotta get out of the zone. To Schultz. To McClellan. Lugs that one through center ice. Tambellini. Got it on the stick. They'll work from the point. Save made off the pads. To Jackson. Closing in on the end of this period. That one goes the length of the ice. We'll get a whistle. Icing called. Scoring chances, they don't come that often. He's wondering how in the opportunity he had, he could not drive one home. An outstanding save against him. Schilling's injury apparently serious.
Scratch him. He is done for the night.
Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off.
Well, we can't be surprised to hear these boos. This guy is public enemy number 1 after injuring one of the hometown guys earlier in the game.
Here's a quick shot from a distance. And that's going to be the end of the first period. The Knights' inability earlier in this series to get it done right continues in this game.
You know, Gary, I thought they would bring it. I don't see the effort there, and as a result, they're behind on the scoreboard again.
Schultz's goal, the insurance goal so far in this game as we head to our break. And with that drop of the puck, we start the second period. 2-on-2 the other way. Gets it along the point. Scoring chance from the slot. Great effort with a stick. Tambellini's back in play now with a new stick. From the point. Loose puck and he's got it. Tambellini to tap. Carries that through the zone on the wing. Along the wall, hard banging. To Jackson. Big shot. That one gets blocked. Here's an opportunity. Off the pad. To Wood. To Brouillard. Blazer. Scoring chance off the rebound. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. What an opportunity he had on a tremendous offensive chance. Great shot. Trouble was an even better effort by the guy he was shooting against. Under 5 minutes gone in the second. The Vikings are going to be a team mighty happy with this performance. They've got the shots, and they're getting even more chances. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. Up to the blue line, trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. Big wrist shot. Goalie gave him nothing. That's a long way to gun that pass. He got it to Oliveira. Off the blocker. To Wood. To Bryant. To Cleve. To Hobson. Reddick's stick is picking that one up. Shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. Into the corner that comes. Came from the opposite side of the ice, in fact. Wood. To Corso. To Reynolds. To Wood. Little flip right there into the far side corner. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Heavy shot. Offsides, a whistle and a draw coming. He's really disappointed. You come this close. This was on a deflection, but it would catch the metal, so it stays out even though he beat the goaltender. Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Center ice area, move it up the wing. He's got room to do it. Good kick save. Back up high. Nice wrister. Nice breakup. Found some room in the offensive corner as he went wide with that dump. Pushing it along the boards. Takes that shot in a hurry. Long way up. No lugging the puck here. To McClellan. Up the gut to Oliveira. 2-on-2 the other way. The Vikings' chance again comes because this offense is able to adjust on the fly.
Oh, Gary, they have brought their full bag of tricks. I mean, every rush looks like a different team.
The Vikings, they win that faceoff in that attack. Score! And 3 unanswered goals are up. Look how far back that stick came on that slap shot. That's a real powerful shot right there.
I mean, Gary, I know our goalie likes to stand his ground, but it sure didn't work on this one.
The Vikings' goal coming late here in the second period. That builds a substantial lead to kind of sit on.
And it's coming easy, isn't it? I mean, they're not even having to work for their goals.
Canes lost another faceoff. That's been the story of the night. Maybe will be the story of this game. To Reynolds. Back to the point. Takes that shot from a long way up to get it off quickly. Rebound shot. Chance to score. Loose puck, he's got it. If anybody can get anything done here as we're running out of time in the second period. Rip, shot, scores! Now 4 unanswered goals. Ness's slap shot comes from the point, and he got all of that one.
And Gary, I'll tell you who deserves as much credit as the goal scorer, the guy that made the pass. Nice assist.
The Vikings' lead after that goal, Bill, is substantial.
Hey, wait a minute, Gary. These two teams are in the same league, are they not?
To Schultz. On the charge. 3-on-2. Brister. Rebound. Scoring chance. To Wood. That concludes our second period of play. The Knights' ability to go on for another day, I don't think it's there.
No, Gary, not unless we see something really special, and there's no reason to believe we're going to.
Just a bad night in net tonight, and that has really hurt any chance for his team to be in this game. Can these two teams get this game decided here? We're going to find out. Third period action, everybody. Kane. To Corso. To Ness. On the stick through the neutral zone. Picks up that rubber along the line. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. Went wing to wing with that one. A lot of body slamming going on here. That puck up against the boards. Needs to get rid of this puck to Brouillard. He's picked up 2 on the score sheet. Jackson. To Burrows. Diagonally, in the air, and into the corner. To Radars. To Corso. To Brouillard. It's returned to him to Ness. To Wood. Nice pass to center ice. Big time shot. Scoring opportunity denied. Nice use of the pads. Shot. He was in the right place, right time. That'll be a blocked shot. Puck carrier doesn't have it anymore. Good poke check. To Blair. To Hall. Quick opportunity. Wolves' efforts to freeze the puck works here, and that'll get a whistle and we'll have a face-off. Schultz's wrister right off the stick, just as quick as he wanted it to go. What a play made by the netminder here, Bill. Under 9 minutes gone by here in the third. The Knights, they are trailing by a big margin here in the third period and not much else to rely on.
Well, sometimes you can get outshot by a large margin and dodge the bullet. They have taken it broadside in this one.
Gray. Risson. Rebound shot. He scores! And a timely goal at that. They were being outscored. They needed to get this run stopped. You're down low in that zone. You've got to get rid of that puck in a hurry. He did with that wrist shot.
I like the thought process of the shooter here. Low stick side, if you label it, you got a chance of scoring.
The Knights goal scorers trying to find a way to make up this big deficit here in the third period.
Too little, too late. At least that's my take.
Jens. He gets that one up the wing to Jens. Carrying up the neutral zone along the boards. Jens, good save. Great positioning for that pad save. Jens. There's a wrist shot. Bad save. Sticks, lots of them trying to find that puck. Here's an offensive chance. 3 on 2. The Viking shooters long for games like this. They've got a wide open space in the slot, no coverage, great chances.
Well, you know what? Most games, those wide chances and wide drives don't lead to very much. Find these guys, I just keep driving wide.
Nice quick snap. Puck down low, he's able to get control of it. To Hall. Little easy dump into the opposite side corner. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Corso. There's a chance. Scores! And another goal late here in the third period. They are adding insult to injury with that one. From that area, you haven't got much time to shoot, and he just wristed that one home.
And boy, that's cutting it fine for the shooter and too fine for the goalie, just inside the post.
The Vikings offense, it has put on a show here tonight, and they can celebrate.
The mark of a good team. When it's on the line, they went out and got it.
Kane's face-off efforts have not been good. It continues. Boy, do they need some help there tonight. Return to Wood. To Ness. Third period just about over. Heavy chance. Blocker save. Trying to dig that puck up against the wall. puck will cross the line. We've got an icing call. How about that slap shot? He'll take that every time, even though he didn't get a goal on that one.
Boy, that's standing your ground and getting the job done any way you can. Nice save by the goalie.
The Vikings face off late in the offensive end. Takes a shot. What a save. Great positioning. Got to get that puck free. Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke. There's a big-time hit coming behind the goal to Tambolini. To Tab. Brings that into the zone. Picks it up in the offensive end. There's a mismatch for your goalie save off that enforcer's opportunity. McClellan to Oliveras. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Well, the face-off as he covers that up. Burrow's skating abilities allowed him to get where he needs to be to do this all night, Bill.
What's really good, Gary, is that he hasn't really cut ruts to the penalty box. These are just good, solid, clean hits for the most part.
Uses the pad. And that's going to do it in this game. The Knights record 0-2 in this round-robin event.
Gary, you got to start winning games to have something to build on. And if they don't win Game 3, they're really going to go into the playoff round on a down note.
All right, let's go back while we got a minute and see what some of the big plays were tonight. I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement at EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, and good night.